Alright, so we're setting up the backyard slides, the Paradise multicolor slide, pink slide. All those are pretty much the same, the Midway. First thing you're going to do is take this tarp, you're going to lay it out. The tarp's going to give you a really good idea of how much area you're going to need on your grass. Water slides always have to be set up on grass. We don't ever set up a water unit on asphalt or concrete. It's just way too dangerous for the kids and people that are on it. Definitely want to set this up on grass. Once you get the tarp laid out, we're going to give you a nail bag. Take the nails and washers out of the nail bag, and you're going to stake the four corners down. Once you get the unit over to the tarp, you're going to take it out. The way the backyard slides unroll, as you roll them across your yard, the right-hand side, as you're rolling it, is going to be the front. So you lay the tarp out, it's going to be 30 feet long that way, it's 20 foot long this way. So they're going to roll it across the yard this way, and the front will be facing the camera here. There's going to be two straps on the unit. We put two straps on all our inflatables. You want to make sure those straps are kept up with so that when you're done at the end you can strap it back. We're just going to roll it across. We kind of roll it on the back side, the back half of the tarp. So you see there's a lot more tarp on this side than on the other side. That's because the kids are going to traffic across like here. They're going to climb up, slide down, and then go back and forth. And you see the hose on the tarp. It's already got a hose on it. If you're using it as a dry slide, just ignore the hose. This thing can be used wet or dry. Some people don't want to have the water. You got tubes on both ends of that one side. He's putting the tube on the one blower, running the strap around and buckling it. The tube you don't need, you don't hook the blower to, it's got a strap. Make sure you close that off and just tie it real tight with the strap. You're gonna see some Velcro flaps all around it. Make sure you close those down before you try to inflate it. There's gonna be one there, there's one down on the other end of the front. There's also one right down here on the end. That's just to help you get the air out. So close those before you turn it on. Once you turn the blower on, backyard slide should take 4 or 5 minutes to blow up, no more than that. If after 4 or 5 minutes you don't see it almost completely inflated, check around the back. Look at that tube right there. It needs to be straight like that. Sometimes the blower is too close and just needs to be positioned. Sometimes the blower is hooked up with the tube and the tube's twisted. So make sure the tube's not been twisted before it was strapped down. As it's blowing up, when it gets pretty flat out on the bottom, you can take the nails, find the straps on the corners. You're going to have straps on all 4 corners. And you want to bring those straps out onto the grass. You're just going to stake those down. You also want to grab the garden hose from your house. This hose should be going off the back. Our water hose should be coming off the back side of the slide. This is the back here where the tube and the blower is. You're going to get that water hose and you're going to hook it up to our hose. And it's just a standard garden hose. It's on the water slide. It's got holes in it up at the top. So you're just going to attach it, hang it off the back like that, and then just hook your hose up to it. Now when you turn the water on, make sure you only turn it about 1/4 of a turn. Anything more than that is just going to make a big mess in your yard. Just enough to where right up across the top here, you're going to have a misting spray of water. It's going to spray down on the front and the back. Once it's staked down, the water hose is hooked up to it, you're ready to go. They're going to climb up there. This is the entrance right here. There's a ladder climb. Kid's going to climb up at the top. And they're going to slide down, they're going to get off. So the reason we set it on that back side of the tarp like that is you can see once they get on it and slide down, they're going to have that tarp to run across. It'll help protect your yard. They're just going to slide down. Make sure they get on the bottom of the slide. You don't want them jumping off. You don't, water slides are very dangerous. Kids get up at the top and they want to jump out and they get twisted and mangled up, and you don't want that to happen. No jumping on the slides. Also on these backyard water slides, the weight limit is 100 pounds when it's wet. Adults can go down them. When they're dry, not a problem, but when they're wet, it's really fast. You're gonna crash right over that end, land on the ground, you're gonna get hurt. So we limit it to 100 pounds. That's how you set up a backyard water slide.